glad you've come back to testing, giving me some real conversation at last. Have you been busy investigating the murder, Andreas? What business is it of yours else? I'd rather not talk about it, apologies. Yes, think before speaking else. Better, yeah, don't speak at all. One would think our peasant could learn from the failures in Swabia, but, well, God didn't really fashion them for thinking, did he? Well, the peasants are in a hard spot, especially with Gernot's new restrictions. I don't think the peasants are the problem. Yeah, let's just go with that. The restrictions affect the townspeople more than the peasants. That's what Otto was fighting for, even if I disagreed with him. Now that Peter is leading the mob, there is no sense to be made of any of it. It's just out for revenge. But Ulrich says that's what the abbot is doing isn't Christian. What? Are you going to tell the abbot of all people what's not Christian, Paul? The abbey is entitled to profit from the land it owns and retain what it produces, just as we do. I think Paul is speaking of Ulrich's opinions, not his own. Ulrich's just like Otto, sympathizing with the rabble. If he's not careful, he'll wind up like Otto. Please, Lena, not at the table. Fine, I've had my fill anyway. And I hate to keep you from your work with idle chatter. With more idle chatter, Andreas. Andreas, you really must come hunting with me. Maybe it will be a day you won't ever forget, I promise. I'm investigating all this murder. A hunt hardly seems appropriate. If it will help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. Alright, fine. No, I can't. If you change your mind, just say the word. I'll make the arrangements. Yeah, thank you for coming to sup with us, Master Mahler. The meal was delightful, thank you. Please, Andreas, you don't need to be so polite on Elsa's account. One would hope she would have learned to be a better hostess by now, but, well, our next meal together would be much nicer. Right, next meal. Until then. Hello, Master Mahler. Hello, you're Paul, right? I don't think we spoke last time I was in tasting. Yeah, I was just a kid then. How are you doing? I'm alright. Dad keeps talking about his new hunting rifle. It scares me. They're brutish weapons. I understand, Paul. While we were traveling, we saw Roses solely carrying rifles. Deadly when handled by the inexperienced, even for hunting. Now let's do that. The sight scared me too. It's alright to be afraid sometimes. Dad says that if you show your fear, you're a coward and people like to take advantage of you. That is wrong, Paul. What? Don't talk so loudly. I need to go. Forget I said anything, Master Mahler, please. Until later. Until then. What a bastard. We are running out of time. Wait, that's just like the... Yeah, wait. Yeah, this is the pattern I used to have in my dream. This painting of the Virgin Mary is quite lovely, especially for such a rural church. What's so special about it? There's nothing I can do about it. There must be more than this. This is nothing. Is this where he died? Yeah, I think this is where he died. Hmm. Can we head up to the Abbey? There was a place here. Yeah, here. I remember this one being locked last time. What's that? A book? Why would be a book you left out here? It's been left home. I wonder who's been reading this. I wonder which work it is. Oh god, this looks like a book of exorcism and occultism. The writing on the side is in different hand. Oh, I recognize that right leaningly. That's Brother Guy's. Whatever this text was for, it certainly has no place in the Abbey. There's a loose paper here. Oh, Otto. Miriam Otto. Otto's name is in the middle of summoning circle, but why? Opinion. Okiol, Triboy, Noroth, Belferith, Kamoy, Astaroth, Subranoi, Sismail. Some other stuff. Necromancy manual. What the hell? Could a guy have been behind it? There's nothing special here. Alright. So we can go as we please. Oh. What is the matter? Feed the cat. Well, of course we'll feed the cat. There you go. How can you not feed the cat? What was that? Large garden, okay. I wanna go upstairs. We cannot go upstairs. Lower abbey we don't need to go to. We don't need to go to the house chapter, I don't think so. There's nothing over here. Oh no, the peasants looted everything in here too. Oh no, yeah, whatever happened probably belonged to the abbey for centuries. I should still look around and see if we find anything left. I don't see anything, master. Oh, look, a journal. It might be Guy's ledger. Let's take a look. I don't understand any of this. Let me take a look at these entries. The abbey's income, most of the donations from pilgrims. So much. These are the abbey's expenses. Some of these numbers are awfully high. Wait a minute, I think I see it now. Guys using double bookkeeping, a difficult type of accounting to understand. The abbey is struggling to make ends meet, but the accounts seem to balance out. Oh, the page is not part of his ledger. It's just a sheet of parchment with a few notes, but why was it tucked away in his ledger like this? I should hang on to this just in case. Something doesn't feel right. Let's go down to the crypt. Yeah, not even the crypt was spared from looting. Centuries, okay. That is what's behind here. Who is there? Is it you, Lord? Come to claim my soul? It's Andreas, brother Haddock. Oh, Andreas, dear boy. You don't look so good. I have been better. The escape to the library winded me. I feel ache. It's a heavy heart, but it will pass if God wills it. Does someone help you, Florian, or... No, don't concern yourself with me, Andreas. The others. Make sure the others are well. I will do what I can. Good, good. I must rest. Keep holding on, brother Haddock. We need that upside. We need to find Guy. There he is. Andreas? Brother Guy? It seems like it would be quite a risk for you to come through the crypt to see us. Shouldn't you be out trying to prove that someone killed Otto? Someone who isn't the abbot? That's exactly why I am here. I need to talk to you. Oh, I help in any way I can. Do go on. I found a book you were hiding in the abattoir. I don't know what you're talking about. What are you gonna say? I'm being thorough in my search. So you found a book in the abattoir. And notes in your handwriting. So, what do you want me to say? I figured out. I killed Otto. You're a genius, Andreas. There's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this, Andreas. I wanted to shut Otto up, not kill him. Anyway, I didn't go through with the ritual. If I had and it had worked, he'd be a drooling idiot, not dead. That's it. That's all I know at the moment. That's all you will know, because there's nothing more to know. There's nothing else. God bless you, Andreas. Let's see what is it this time. Okay, we don't have anything else. Andreas Mahler, I am so glad to see you, but surely I put yourself at risk by sneaking in here. You can't keep yourself out of danger and trouble, can you? I do seem to have a knack for it. May God watch over you and grant safe passage through harm. Still, I must ask, why have you come to the library? I wanted to see how you're all holding up. Damn, I didn't see it. The peasants are on edge, and we're all stuck. You fear they truly want more violence? They may not be trained soldiers, but it does not take much military acumen to burn down a building full of books. If they hurt the abbot or damage the abbey, the Duke's armies will not show leniency. Believe me, a direct confrontation with real sword will end in slaughter. You said much about the peasants, but what of you and your brothers? Oh, I'm well, Andreas. I've been through worse. The Battle of the Cosming, the Zero Door Neck Castle, death and suffering. Too much of that, perhaps, for a young mind. Long enough ago by now. Here, others who hold my attention. I worry about Volkberg and Rudger. They are gentle people, not able to withstand his terror and violence. But I'm especially worried about Haddock. I tried talking to him. It didn't look good. He's old and frail, and his health has grown worse since we fled here. He remarks of pains of the chest. I'm cut off from my tool, and were it not so, I'm unsure of what might help against his affliction. Perhaps Salivia, Salviatrix, or Papavius somniferum. I learned about a couple of plants that are said to help an ailing heart. Like Nightshade, Yellow Gentian, Fraxinella, and Krashnashnabel. Excellent, Andreas. Sister Gertrude may be of assistance to you in this. She knows the plants best. If you happen to find any of these, talk to her. She can prepare what is necessary. Be safe, Andreas. Yeah, you as well, brother Florian. Yeah, we need to go there. Yeah, they are just trying to... yeah, you bastard. Hello, brother voice. Do you have a moment? What do you want, Andreas? I want to ask you about this murder. I don't really think I can help you much, Andreas. Peter's threatening to burn the abbey down. Just answer some questions. You're an ass, you know that, Andreas. So I've been told. Can you think of any reasons why I might have to kill Otto? Otto was always an easy man to get along with. Several of the brothers were upset when he demanded Father Guillermo to reveal the abbey's financial records. You not mention the guy did the record keeping from the abbey. Was he the most upset? Because until Matilda executes, she doesn't hate. You are no help at all. I won't help you incriminate one of our brothers just to soothe your conscience, Andreas. I've had enough of this. Good day. I'm sure you just let them burn down everything. He lost his mind. Never heard it before. His chair not part of any hymnals, but I believe it helps soothe him. I worry about Brother Rudiger. He has been deep in prayer ever since we fled into the library. All this violence and strife does not conform with his gentle soul. You really care for him. You really care for him, don't you? This kind and thoughtful man. Who wouldn't? You will find out to kill Otto, won't you? I have to, there's too much at stake. See, I told you. I will leave you be. God bless you. Maybe yeah, we're gonna talk to them. Well, as much as I would like to see the entire abbey burn, I don't want Florian to die. And Guy can really just shut up. Right, we need to go and help this guy. We're missing the... yeah, they probably robbed everything. So that's a mauler. We cannot go in here. We cannot talk to her. We cannot talk to any of these. I think it's just too late really right now. This is bad. I think we might be too late. We should have done this maybe during dinner. I didn't check the garden. I don't think she was there. I mean, everyone should be sleeping right now. And we are running out of time. No, it's not here. Master Mahler, is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I'm Nick Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? Specified? No, not quite the comfort I'm accustomed to. It is lovely, thank you. I'm glad to hear it, glad to hear it. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. I see. I heard you were involved in solving a murder. Yes, out of necessity. The wrong man was being accused of the crime, a friend of mine. I heard it was one of the sisters herself that she did it because the Baron refused her advances. No, it's why she did it. It's more complicated than that. Where did you hear that? Oh, bits and pieces the people have said here and there. Well, it sounds like the story has changed in the last 7 years. But no offense, Master Molly, I just find it to be an interesting story. It's not a story. It's something that happened. 2 people died. Of course, I mean no offense. But I'll leave you for today. Wait, I wanted to talk to you about your wife. Anna, what's about her? You know she is playing around with a miller. Oh. Yes. Yes. And you're fine with that? Pathetic. I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. Women are mysterious remains though. I don't often understand my wife either. Well, let's just go with they are mysterious sometimes. What are we to do? You think about it? You could just have affairs in return. Fair retribution, I say. I can't do that. It's sinful. It'd only be fair. All is possible. You don't have to worry about it for too long. Persuade him. You know she wanted Otto dead, and you did nothing about it. There's your way out. It was just talk. I know she couldn't have. You don't think she could have, do you? Tell me what she said, Nico. She said someone should stop Otto. She said stop. I said stop. How? She said whatever it takes. She was afraid a peasant would destroy the abbey, loot the hand of the St. Moritz. Does she love the abbey that much? So she thought someone should kill him. Why would you think that when Otto never advocated violence? What happened in Kempton, the castles, the abbey, it could happen here. Even if Otto didn't intend violence, he couldn't control the peasants. You've seen Peter. This could consume us all, the whole town and the abbey together. You made a pretty good case that she would kill Otto. That she would kill Otto to prevent something from happening. No, it wasn't her. Please believe me. I'm going to tell Peter what you told me. You had better not deny it. No, don't, please. We're done. Okay, Leon, do you have a moment? Sure, is something wrong with your room? No, I wanted to know if you noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd, how? Does she ask you to watch the inn by yourself very often? Oh, well, sometimes I guess. Dad and I look after the place more in the evening when she gets tired, but lately she's been leaving during sex. She says she brings food over to the townfolk at a rat house. I haven't found this place. So I usually watch the inn until she gets back. There was one other time. Go on. Mom left in a hurry one night, and when I was cleaning up around the bar, I could find this note. Oh. He will destroy the abbey. It will swallow the hand of St. Moritz, the rat house after St. John's fire. Another note. I've seen several like this one before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire. I wonder if that means a bonfire. This note is written in the same hand as the one 7 years ago. It couldn't have been left by one of the guests. The note could have been for one of your parents then? But why? I don't know. I don't want anyone to destroy the abbey, even if the abbey is cruel to the peasants. Ulrich is keeping Peter calm for now. I hope the note helps, Master Mahler. Just don't tell Mom or Dad, right? It's alright, Killian, I won't say anything. Until then. Hey, Nico, we need to talk. Okay, never mind. Hello, Andreas. Are you enjoying your stay? It's been wonderful, Anna. Thank you. Oh, good. You're in the best room we have. I'm glad it's to your liking. Was there anything else? Yes, actually. You must want a break from all the work sometimes. I wait to let off steam. I don't understand, Andreas. But really, Hannah Lanehard, you could do better. What are you talking about? I know you're cheating on your husband with Lanehard. How do you know? Did Lanehard tell you? It doesn't matter. Does Nico know? Yes. Oh Lord, save me. Demetrius, what do you want from me? Why did you do it? Lanehard is handsome, strong, forthright. He knows what he wants. A proper man. Not like Nico. Nico is so boring, weak. He avoids taking a stance, avoids making the tough choices. Let's see. So when it comes to tough choices, first way we cannot do it. If you'd be so willing to cheat on your husband, I bet you do anything it takes to keep the inn running. My God, Andreas, are you accusing me of killing Otto? I disagree with Otto, but why would I want to kill him? Look around. It's tasting better with him dead. First you hold the ruin of my family over my head, and now this. Unless there's anything more you need, I won't be abide to this foolishness. Good day, Andreas. The miller wants to go hunting. Otherwise he will not tell us anything. And I think they have locked the door anyway there. We can take a look. Yeah. Hold on now, I remember now where he lives. He lives in the commons. He lives right here, right? Yeah, here. But it's locked. Damn it. We are running out of choices here. We need to... I'm not sure if we can do anything else for tonight. Well, there's nothing more we can do. We just gonna have to go back to the meadow. We need to go back to the inn and sleep. Oh. Andreas, get up. Wake your boy too. What are you all doing in here? We're getting you. You're needed in the comments. Let's go. We'll be asking the questions, Mauler. Alright, alright. We'll be dressed and we'll be along. Casper, wake up. Master Andreas? What's going on? It's the middle of the night. Something's happened in the comments. Peter and the others want us there. Will we be alright, Master Mahler? Peter seems that we should be fine. Don't worry, I won't let anything happen to you. You'll be fine. Alright. Now that everyone's here, we can start. Start what? We're holding trial for Otto's murder. You're the one with the evidence. So you've decided a vermic court is the best way to handle this. This isn't Westphalia. Are you mad? What about the law? We should wait for the judge, not do it ourselves. Peter, the Duke will pounce of any hint of rebellion. We can't let it go this far. This isn't rebellion, Mahler. This is justice. Well, what have you found? We're all waiting. Hold on. I barely had a day to investigate. I can hardly come to a conclusion so soon. Answer the man, please, Andreas. Oh damn it, this isn't fair. Well, you better effing decide, Mahler, or you can watch the damn abbey go up in flames. Be quiet. I have a woman in labor next door. This behavior is shameful. If you lose her child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. Agnes is right. I know you want justice for my husband, for your friend, but I don't want things to get worse than they are already. Please, Ted, give Andreas a little more time. Fine. Andreas, you got until that baby is born. After that, we'll claim our justice. Work fast, Mahler. Yeah. It's the right decision. Oh. Tristan, good evening. Is it customary in testing that the people are gathering the comments in the middle of the night? We do what needs to be done when it needs to be done. Who's asking? My name is Tristan from France, but I'm here on behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been disturbing and discussing the 12 articles. He is also aware that you have been disputing conditions of taxation of and land used with the abbot of Carsau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek punish tasting for these disputes, but his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the abbot and monks of Carsau within the abbey. This is insult. This is rebellion. For this there can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate the South Abbey and release the abbot and all monks. If this is not done, the Duke's soldier will enter the town and the abbey in force. As certain as night follows day, they will kill every man and boy who stands in their way. What? God protect us? No. Oh. We never wanted to threaten the abbot. Sir, he wouldn't listen to our demands. We're starving. Such efforts were necessary since the town was also suffering under the abbot's increased taxes. The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concession can be made regarding the death tax and use of the forest for wood. Of course, only under a strict condition the abbot is released unharmed. And what does the peasant get? What about our taxes? What about the right to use the wood for grazing, for fishing? The Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the abbot and take what is offered, or you can refrain the fight and face the consequences. It will yield you very little, save steel and fire. Sunset tomorrow. Why do we sleep so long? I mean, why don't we just wake? Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we need to fix that before he dies. She's not here. God bless you, Master Mahler. Hello, Sister Margaret. Sister Gertrude said one of the townfolk was killed. What happened? Otto Zinnerman and the town carpenter was crushed by part of the construction at the rat house. Oh no. I heard some of the sisters saying it was a murder, and the peasant chased the monks into the library. Sister Denna even said they were accusing Father Abbot. Is that true, Master Mahler? Yes, but it couldn't have been the abbot. I'm trying to find out who really killed Otto. I pray you do, Master Mahler. Everyone's getting scared. I heard Sister Sophie crying last night. Mother Limonata says God will preserve us, but everything just keep getting worse. May the Lord punish... maybe the Lord is punishing the abbey. Why would God want to punish Kersau, sister? I don't think the abbot should treat the peasants too harshly, but I don't know what to think anymore. Has anything else happened in the convent recently? Well, a man ran into me when I was washing lettuce in the herb. Lettuce in the herb hut a few days ago. Is that so strange? Yes, even in a joint monastery, the sisters and brothers' quarters are separated. It should have been in the church since it was almost vespers. Who was the sister? Can you describe him? I can do my best, even though the hut was dark. I knew it was a man because his figure was taller than any of the sisters, and he grunted when he bumped me. Could be one of our suspects, Master. Perhaps. But you didn't recognize his voice. No, he didn't say anything, but I felt the texture of one of the habits when he bumped into me. His skin was softer too, and it was knocked back when we collided. He grabbed me and moved me out of the way. No beard either. What would a brother be doing in the herbal hut? I don't know. It startled me, but I was in and out of the hut before I could call out. Bang things around too. I think it was one of the younger brothers. The rest aren't light on their feet. I can hear them suffering all the way across the garden. That still leaves a few suspects. Brother Lucas and Brother Guy both fit the description as does the abbot. But the abbot was in his house. What would he be doing sneaking around the herb hut? You're right. Father Ganot wouldn't dig around here. That leaves Lucas and Guy. If I may, Master Mahler. Yes, Sister Margaret. Brother Lucas and I are friends. I don't think he'd hide from me. That leaves Brother Guy. Guy is young and fast enough to be in and out in a flash. But Sister Margaret, what was he doing here? I don't know, Master Mahler. I wouldn't tell what he was doing or if he took anything. By the time I realized what happened, Sister Sophie came and they got me for supper. Let's see, what a peculiar occurrence. I thought it's strange, especially since it was close to evening prayer. I might be able to help you identify which herb jars he grabbed. We should get her a blessing first, though. She's a stickler about her herbs. But you might help find her, of course, sister. Since you get her, may I take Master Mahler into the herb hut? We're looking for anything that man might have left behind. Oh, you're mystery intruder. Why are you so interested, Andreas? I'd like to see whoever it was left. We may think Brother Guy was rooting around. He may have left something. We'd like to double check. Very well. I prefer if you not just open every jar. However, some of the herbs need to remain sealed. Then how are we supposed to figure out if you left anything? I know the jars by sound. If you gently shake them, Master Mahler, I should be able to tell you which ones he picked up as I came in. I know he used 3 of the jars. Once we find all 3, I can figure out which is the last one he opened. Alright, sounds reasonable. Better this way then. Alright, let's see here. None of these rings a bell to me. Yeah, you definitely picked that one up. Come on, sister. Is this? Maybe I went a bit too fast. There we go. Awesome, please check each jar in order and I can tell you if it makes the right sound. That was the first jar. Yeah, that's the right jar. Vode. Wonderful, it seems it's still sealed. It's quite heavy. Let's see what's inside. Money. Oh my. What? What is this? That's a lot of money. Brother guy was hiding all this in the herb hut, but why? Brother guy, he's in charge of the treasury. Why would he need to put all of it here? I'm not sure, but it's definitely suspicious. I should do some more investigating. Anyway, thank you both for your help. Oh, he's not here. She's not here anymore. Where can I find her? I need to find her. Illuminata, you need to help me. Okay, well, we have a little bit of help now. Oh, wait, there she is. God bless you, Andreas. Sister Gertrude, I have need of herbs for chest pain. Brother Ekdog is very ill. Yellow Gananium, perhaps, or Fraxinella, do you have any? Oh, my Masmal, unfortunately, we have none of the herbs. None in the herb hut right now. There is yellow Gatinia higher up the mountain, but I recall there being some in the forest as well. If you can bring me some, I know of a broth that should help. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. I will set out with haste. Okay. I should talk to these as well. God bless you, Master Mahler. God bless you, sister. How are you faring? Mother Illuminati is grieving to hear about Otto's death, as am I. The Lord granted me gift of knowledge in grief, so I will help the sisters how I can. I have a burden to carry. Not so, Master Mahler. It was by my losses that I found this in life. As Christ said, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Now I can guide the sisters in their grief. Yes, I did when we lost Mathilda. Yeah, I pray for your counsel suits their spirits. As time, Master Mahler, yeah. Is working for Mother Illuminata very different than working for Mother Cecilia? My duties remain the same, regardless of who the prioress is. You're very devoted to the prioress, sister. Surely you've noticed some changes. Mother Illuminata prefers a warmer room. I maintain the hearth in her room throughout the night. That's incredibly considerate, sister. May it bring glory to God. Sophie, God bless you, Master Mahler. It's good to see you again. And the garden looks spectacular. You're taking good care of it. I know I spent some time, Master Mahler, but I must remind you of my vows. I cannot speak with men. Alright, forgive us, sister. Okay, never mind. So why can't the others do it? Okay, we need to get to the forest. Now here's the flowers, master. Close, but not a match for the ones you found. Let's keep searching. Oh, hello, Master Mahler. You're looking well. I'm sorry, have we met? We met once before. On your first visit, you were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. You're the charcoal burner. Yes, I have to stay out in the forest near the kiln. Is there anything I can do for you? I didn't see you at the town commons during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, the course doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here. But the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset. But I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. You can still support them. I don't want to get involved. I'm fine as I am. Supporting them would be a proper Christian thing to do, I guess. But when have any of them done the Christian thing for me? You provide a useful service. Take pride in that. Pride is a sin, Master Mauler. All I want is fairness, decency. I gave them my work for years, but they refuse to treat me right. They mock me for my blind faith, since I have to keep a constant eye on the kiln for days on end. I can't go to church as often. They laugh at the way I stink. I can't help that, you know. Hence one must even stronger of heart to forgive them for their follies. I'm not sure if I have it in me. Oh well, enough of that. Let's see, don't go that way. It's just it's kind of a letdown. What about these, Master Andreas? No, these flowers are red. They don't match what you found. These. Genitan, exactly as needed. Hopefully Gertrude can use this. Or we found it. More flowers. Still not quite a match. Two innocents. I need to head back to Otto's house. Oh, Andreas, what have you come back to? This is all awful, it's awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publish his 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? I spoke rashly. There is merit to the fundament of the 12 articles, of course. But even merit in the idea of Martin Luther, but I'm not about to advocate that the peasantry read his works. His pamphlets, these books can make people crazed, furious. Sister Emily and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to tasting, I was a priest at a town near Benedictine Convent. The town was full of good people. But the good people were whipped into a panic by the educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malleus Maleficarium. It had put the ideas into his head. The witch hunting manual? The author was driven out of Innsbruck, wasn't he? Yes, the word of that had not reached our doctor. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and a hatred for women. In the Covenant, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In his family, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by an evil spirit, speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. No, he did not. But that didn't matter. The doctor inflamed his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason. They wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the Covenant and set fire to it. Sister Emily was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. So I'm all aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. You can't blame yourself for this, father. Say nothing. You think that all this death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause? It's only inflamed them. Should never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. And what about Otto and Peter? What about Klaus? Shouldn't they have known? Peasants are being butchered all over Swabia. And I just want to stop this before it gets any worse. I suppose there's no good fretting about what's really already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can given the circumstances and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the town folks. So we should listen in. Agrees me to say that, but with soldiers on their way, it might be the last confession some of them will have. I have to give priority to the locals, of course, but if you want to wait a few hours, I can hear you. You don't have to, of course, but I wouldn't remiss if I didn't. Not right, Father, but thank you. Yeah, we don't really have time to listen for that. We are running out of time, so we need to get into the house here. Oh, Andreas, I'm so sorry, but I knew something like this would happen. He believed in what he was doing. I know he was doing the right thing, but Andreas, I was so scared. I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm sure your family can help you. We'll get through with this, all of us. If my father doesn't get us all killed. God, I hope he doesn't. I'm sorry, Andreas, I'm just so tired. It's alright, maybe we can come back later and share a meal together. Yes, I think that would be... I think that would help. Later then. Until then. Let's see here. My husband's been talking about your arrival. We're pleased you've done so well for yourself. Thank you. I see the mill been doing well. Linus worked relentlessly to try to keep it in good condition. He's very proud of it. It's unique in these parts, inspired by the designs used in the north. It is very profitable too, and that's important to Leonhard. Who is this young man? Casper, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Oh, you must have met my darling Paul. You would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Just not where Leonhard sees it. I'm sure we can arrange that. That would be delightful, Master Mulder. Thank you both. You're most welcome, Els. I must now return to my work, Master Mulder. Until later. Until then. Well, I believe we need to head back to the church, maybe. No, we don't need to. We need to fix this first, of course. We need to make the broth. She's not here. She is over here. God bless you, Andreas. Have you found the yellow geniton? Yes, I have it. By the grace of our Lord, fortunately these are a fair bit dry already. Yes, best to grind and mix the geniton into the broth with a few other herbs for calming the body. It will take a bit of time, Andreas. Come back later. Okay. Past time. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the church. And we'll see if we can get some confessions. If he doesn't agree to it, then we're going hunting. That sounds fine to me. It may take a while to get through, Aaron, but you're welcome to stay and pray. Bless you. I confess to God and the Blessed Mary, ever Virgin, blessed my God, Angel. Yes, sure. I disobey my father, go down to the ruins to draw. How many times? 3. Why did he keep doing it? I don't know, I just think it was a stupid rule. He's right, it's stupid. You're not wrong. We have 3 suspects, right? Guy, Lionheart, and Hannah. Now Hannah was fooling around, but she I don't think she killed him. What's her motive? Well, her motive would be that if the abbey would shut down, then of course there would be less pilgrims on their way, which would mean less customers for the inn, which would cause a huge hit on their income. What is Guy's motive? What is... I mean, he is one of the brothers. And he, well, yeah, he will lose everything if the abbey goes shut down. But enough to commit murder. Well, yes, Sister Matilda. I don't think Guy did it though. Oh, but why is it like this? Why it's so cloudy or hazy? Leinhard definitely didn't do it. He is the one most quick to anger. What if there's none of the 3? Well, no, wait. Okay. I have to pick one of them. Otherwise, they will burn down the abbey and the entire village will be slaughtered. What if I accuse the boy's father of doing it? But I think I will be accusing an innocent man. A lot. Alright, anything else? Well, father, I need to say it quietly. That's fine, Paul. Yes, we go light a candle. Come back here. By your father, avoid temptation to think about girls. Christ wants us to live in harmony with our family. You cannot be in harmony if you are disobedient to your parents. And if you find yourself thinking about the girls, pray to the blessed Virgin with strength. Yes, Father. Father Thomas, what is it, Paul? Are we going to be alright? I mean, the soldiers. I don't know what's going to happen, Paul. But I do know that we are saved. Trust in there, trust in God. Alright, I will, Father. For your penance, say 5 Hail Marys and 2 Our Fathers. Okay. May our Lord Jesus Christ absolve you and I by his authority absolve you from every bond of excommunication and interdict in as much as I'm able and you require, yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, yeah. What did it say? Woman drum, yeah, we know. We did. Who is that? What have you come to confess? Hey, don't walk away from me. Get back there. These are hard times. You should be playing with other people at your age, not fool around an old man who has lost the will to live. What have you come to confess, Gret? Well, Father, I argue with my husband about the support of the peasants. Ulrich is the head of your household, but it's not sinful to disagree about things. It's a serious matter. The peasants are trying to change their way. The peasants are trying to change the way things have always been. When people try to change a place's way of life, they are playing with fire, with sin. Is Ulrich's soul in danger? I know Ulrich is a good Christian, but I worry that the peasant will become violent. I thought Otto's death might shock the peasants into abandoning their cause, but it only inflamed them. Oh god, poor Otto. Master Andreas, do you think Red could kill Otto? She was at the scene right when we arrived. She was still in her costume. We saw was almost certainly the killer passed in the woods. It's not possible for her to have been in both places at once. That's right, you're so smart, Master Andreas. She just stopped. It's alright, Gret. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm here to listen to your confession. No, Father, thank you, I appreciate it. What said about the difference between disagreeing and disobeying? Yes, Father. Yeah, sure. Now, if your parents say to Hail Mary and Our Father. That wasn't helpful at all. Is anyone going to confess something good? God willing. It would be just our luck if the killer had no conscience about this whatever. Now the little child. What if he comes to confess Anna? This will be a waste of time. Want me to go out and tell everyone we're eavesdropping on confessions? Please come help us solve the murder. Father, I stole things from people during St. John's Eve. How did you do that? Oh dear. I waited until the bonfire and then I went out and I took things when people weren't looking. It's a serious sin. What did you steal from whom? A candle from Agnes' house. I also took a cup from John Bauer's house. And a letter from Martin Bauer's house. A letter? Why? I haven't told you to read yet. I don't know. It just looks fancy and the ink was a pretty color. See? This is dumb. That's a pretty color. You read it from the thread puller. If it's still at the album, maybe I can find it. You're not helping. But Anna, you have to return them. All of them. And you have to apologize to the people you stole from. Apologize? Can't I return them in secret? They probably don't even know they're gone. No. And if you keep this up, you're going to wind up like Martin Bauer did. Martin found God and his family again. But not every wayward child story ends as happily as that, as the prodigal son. Sorry, Father. I apologize to God and to the people you stole from. Yes, Father. Alright. What have you come to confess? You were just here for Easter. Don't tell me that. Well, Father, I laid with my late brother's wife of St. John's Eve. What? Alright, I admit it. That was unexpected. This is the third year in a row. Father, please keep your voice down. I can't hear them, can you? We don't need to know this. Another missed opportunity. Oh well. Sorry, Master, maybe the next one will go better. And the rest is your turn. Alright, Father. Just wait here, Casper. Just Master. Would you mind if we moved right to the confession part, Father? It's been a long day. I think God will understand, but make it a good confession. Now then, what would you like to confess, Andreas? My pride, Father. It's already left me so hollow. How so? I found no end to the numbers of patrons willing to employ me in London. Each new job was just a means to improve my skill to